Denver 7 On Demand is brought to you by Ferguson and BAC Appliance Center, the best in bath, kitchen, and lighting for your home.
Good morning, I'm Brian Sanders.
And I'm Molly Hendrickson with an update from Denver 7.
Colorado Senator Michael Bennet is keeping a positive attitude ahead of surgery for prostate cancer in the coming weeks.
Bennet announced late last night he's diagnosed with cancer in March. He says he will get surgery here in Colorado during the Senate recess in a couple of weeks before returning to work. Bennet told the Colorado Independent he will decide on a presidential run once he's certain he's healthy. Former Colorado governor and presidential candidate John Hickenlooper released a statement last night saying he and his wife are relieved by the good prognosis and that Senator Bennet is a fighter.
We are just one signature from the governor away from a drastic change to our state's oil and gas industry. The state Senate passed the oil and gas bill on Wednesday following weeks of late night debates and days of delays on a final vote. A handful of changes were made to the final bill in the House, but Senate Majority Leader Steve Fenber says the core of the bill remains unchanged, prioritizing health and safety over profits. Colorado Rising is cautiously optimistic about the final bill, but isn't ruling out taking its concerns with the amendments to voters.
What exactly a ballot initiative will look like is still up in the air. I think we are very likely to bring one forward, though, yes. This is really uncharted territory for everyone at this point.
The Colorado Oil and Gas Association opposed the bill from the beginning. That has not changed. It says in a statement, while a few critical amendments were added, our industry remains firmly opposed to this bill.
Investigators are trying to pinpoint what caused an explosion inside a Breckenridge home. Two roommates were fast asleep in their upstairs bedrooms when they were blasted awake. Investigators believe heavy snow and ice may have fell off the roof, damaging a gas meter, which likely began leaking. One of the victims was clearly very shaken up after the explosion.
It's crazy. It's absolutely insane to me. I can't believe what actually happened. It's such a freak thing. Feeling very lucky.
Anthony Arsenault says his roommate suffered pelvic and lower back injuries but should be okay.
People living in one Elbert County town are on the hunt for two vicious stray dogs. Those dogs are responsible for killing dozens of animals over the past few days in the town of Elizabeth. The sheriff's office says at least 30 farm animals total, including 12 alpacas, have fallen victim. Neighbors aren't just worried about their animals either. They're also concerned about their children running into the dogs.
Everybody wants these dogs, bad.
Great sorrow. Everybody is coming together, helping each other. And it's great to see that there's humanity in us.
Well, last night, armed neighbors went out looking for those dogs. Deputies are worried residents hunting them could be a safety issue. So far, the dogs have not been found.
People here in our country legally are being denied citizenship because they work in the marijuana industry. Now, Denver Mayor Michael Hancock is asking the Justice Department to correct what he calls an injustice after at least 2 immigrants were denied naturalization because of their work inside the legal industry. Denver attorney Aaron Elinoff says U.S. officials are laying a trap for legal immigrants working legal jobs, getting them to admit to drug felonies under federal law.
They're systematically targeting the immigrant population by way of their applications for citizenship. And they're doing it quietly and under the radar.
A spokeswoman for the immigration agency says marijuana is illegal under federal law, so they can't make special considerations in these cases until federal law is changed.
Now to a Contact 7 consumer alert. Do you know what's inside your CBD supplements? Right now, those products are not regulated like other drugs, so it's hard to tell what you're actually getting. Well, that soon may change. Denver 7's Nicole Brady shows us potential new regulations for that industry and what a local company is doing in the meantime.
The FDA is holding a public hearing next month to discuss developing regulations for CBD that's sold in dietary supplements, food products, and cosmetics. But before that happens, we found a Colorado company that's putting some of these products to the test. It's a supplement manufacturer in Colorado Springs, Mineralife Nutraceuticals. They process and package dietary supplements, and the founder started getting a lot of requests to do the same with CBD. But with such little regulation, it was hard to know what exactly he was putting his name behind.
What I found is there are some guys out there that have absolutely no clue what they're doing, and there is an element out there that are in it for money and just want to get a product on the market as quickly as possible. The vast majority of people that we encountered, and I was pleased to see this, had good intentions. They just were unaware of how to really get it done properly.
The Mineral Life Lab is regulated, and so the technicians here are making sure the CBD that comes through here is free of bacteria, heavy metals, or other contaminants. And perhaps most importantly, they're making sure you're getting what you pay for, that the concentration and formulation of CBD is exactly what it claims to be on the package. Even as the FDA begins hearings next month, it could take years to have a regulatory framework in place. Until then, Mineral Life suggests you should research the company making your CBD product. You can even call and request a certificate of analysis. For Contact 7, I'm Nicole Brady.
Nicole, thank you. Get your skiing and snowboarding in now because we're coming up on another round of ski area closures. Buttermilk, Ski Cooper, Crested Butte, Keystone, Sunlight, and Telluride all close this Sunday. Wolf Creek, Monarch, and Purgatory switch over to weekends only after this Sunday. And next weekend, Beaver Creek, Echo Mountain, Silverton, and Steamboat all close for the season.
Several other ski resorts get to extend their seasons a little longer because of record snowfall last month. The Summit Daily reports A-Basin, Breckenridge, Copper Mountain, and Keystone all received more March snowfall than ever before. Breckenridge received the most snow out of those 4 resorts, getting 111 total inches of snow last month.
Now here is Lisa with a check of our forecast.
Look at this. It's beautiful. We're under a mostly sunny sky. It is gorgeous. We're going to see sunshine, plenty of it throughout the day today. Just a few increasing clouds this afternoon. Temperatures this morning starting off in the 30s. We're going to get into the 60s, though, this afternoon. Between 12 and 1 o'clock, some low 60s, and then mid to upper 60s for highs. And you can see a little increase in cloud cover a little later in the day. 40s and 50s in the mountains today. And if you are heading up to the high country, make sure you put on some sunscreen. With the snow, the reflection, you're likely going to get burned up there. Beautiful today. Now, early tomorrow morning will be in the low to mid 40s. Tomorrow afternoon, highs once again in the upper 60s, close to 70. Only about a 10% chance for an isolated storm, and we'll be under a partly sunny sky for the Rockies home opener tomorrow afternoon. Should be a pretty nice day. A lot warmer than what we saw last year for the home opener. Upper 60s Friday, and then a little cooler on Saturday. Slightly better chance for some storms Saturday afternoon, and we could even see a few of those turn severe on the far eastern plains. Sunday, sunshine, 63, and you guys tracking another storm that's going to hit by the middle of next week.
All right, well, the Rockies get a big win ahead of tomorrow's home opener at Coors Field.
This was a big one. They avoided the sweep against the Rays in Tampa, holding on for a 1-0 victory in extra innings at Tropicana Field. Catcher Chris Iannetta hit a solo homer in the 11th to secure the win.
Today, Denver is preparing for the home opener by painting the town purple. Well, at least part of it. Denver Public Works is painting a purple stripe right along Blake Street from 19th to 22nd. This has been a tradition since the Rockies' first home game at Coors Field back in 1995.
It will be an all-day affair. Rockies opening day, though, is dominating a lot of the weekend plans.
But there are still a lot of other things going on that you can check out with your family.
Get some fresh air and check out some of Denver's best street art. The Denver Graffiti Tour takes you through the Rhino Art District. That tour runs Saturday and Sunday from 10 to noon. Tickets are $30.
And if you're looking for some car-crushing destruction, head to Colorado Springs. Monster Jam is coming to the Broadmoor World Arena for 3 shows this weekend. Friday at 7 p.m. and matinee shows starting Saturday and Sunday at 1. Tickets range from $15 to $40.
And if you're feeling a little parched, head to Breckenridge for the annual Spring Beer Festival. There will be live music, fantastic views, of course, and plenty of brews. That festival runs Saturday from noon to 6. Tickets range from $35 to $75.
And this is just a taste of the events happening across our state this weekend. For more information, head to thedenverchannel.com and click on the 7 best things to do in Colorado this weekend.
This has been your Denver 7 on-demand update. Thanks for joining us.
Make sure you check back here later today for another update and download the free Denver 7 app for breaking news and alerts.